Oi, my name is Luciana de Oliveira, and this is my Latina heritage. Growing up, I'm originally from Brazil, which is in South America. I wanted to just talk a little bit about some of the great things Brazil has. Of course, we're very well known for our food, our cuisine, and also for carnival. One of the greatest things about Brazil that people may not know is really our people. We are very collaborative, very warm. We just love to hug and kiss when we see each other. It's something really, really unique about us, and something that I'm really proud of. So in terms of education, I would say that education in Brazil is quite complex. Over the years, we have seen a lot of improvements in public schools specifically, and I'm very proud to be able to still contribute to my home country by preparing bilingual teachers. Bilingual education is now a really big deal in Brazil, with many new developments over the past several years. In my teens, I would say that education continued to be very important. I was a little bit more focused on learning English. I actually started to learn English when I was 12, but I would say that at age 15, 16 was when I really became more interested in learning more English and then actually having a career as a teacher of English as a foreign language in Brazil. I have a family of teachers, many teachers, and who have influenced me tremendously. So my relationship with my culture, I think, has always been very, very positive. I think in my teens I learned more about what makes Brazil unique and what makes us unique as Brazilians. I also became more interested in cooking at the time, and especially going into my 20s. So I think that that is all part of our culture. I got into teaching and education specifically, I think, because of influence from my family. I have a family of teachers, many teachers, my mom, my sister, now my niece. Also because of mentors that I have had over the years who have really supported me and helped me see that teaching was a path for me. So both my family and my mentors who have guided me through the years. My students have greatly impacted me over the years. I started teaching in California. I taught high school in several different schools. Then I taught at the university level. In 2006, I became a college faculty member. And over time, students have just been so wonderful. I'm an academic mother because they are my academic children. They know that. Now I have grandchildren, believe it or not, because some of my visiting scholars, are now sending their advisees to come work with me. I'm always working with students, and this is really the best part of my job. In the future, I plan to actually continue to collaborate with my students. It's something really, really important to me. Representation in education is really major. It's important to have role models like myself and others who represent different ways of thinking, different ways of being that we bring from our home countries, but also that we have developed over time being here in the US. For example, it's important to have my presence and also to continue to contribute to education through my books that I have worked on actually with many of my students. My background, coming originally from Brazil, but also being here for 28 years now, I believe that all of these experiences really influence who I am as not only a person, but also a professional. And something that I have brought over time from my experience as a PhD student and being supported by faculty, not only faculty of color, but faculty who are different than me. I think that's something that I also tend to work with my own students in terms of developing their career and thinking about publications, presentations, really trying to help them and apprentice them to academia in general. And so those are really all very important elements of who I am as a Latina, and also something that I bring with me in my work with students, is this collaboration, this piece of being really warm and welcoming. And those are all very important parts of my culture that I think are part of my job here in the US.